So I wanted to do a review of the movie Top Gun Maverick. For disclosure purposes, I watched the original when I was just a teenager, and it was exciting. Before that, nobody had ever seen footage of the MiGs and all the planes that they had. Jerry Bruckheimer apparently knew someone who gave him the access and footage he could use, so it was exciting. Tom Cruise was a young actor, and the rest of the cast was pretty good. Ed Norton, I think his name was. Val Kilmer was a young actor, and then Kelly McGillis. So the movie had a little edge. It was exciting. So at the time, a lot of people watched it. The movie now, almost, it seemed at every turn was trying to link to the old Top Gun. And this takes away from it, in my opinion. Now, I read Eli Glasser, however you pronounce his name, his review, and he seemed to be pointing out all the good things. I give you honest reviews. I'm not a professional reviewer by any means. I just have watched enough movies to know what I think people like. And this movie was so sappy. Now I should point out first, when I saw the cast, let me point out the cast that I saw. Ed Harris is only in there for 3 seconds. Val Kilmer only for 3 seconds. Miles Teller seems to be the star, who I very much like. Whiplash, War Dogs. I love this guy as an actor, but he was used as a prop in this movie. It was all Tom Cruise. I love Jennifer Connelly. There was no chemistry between her and Tom Cruise. I think they kissed once very briefly. It was so silly and so ridiculous as to be ludicrous. This movie was so sappy and saccharine. It was to hear that when it was played at Cannes and it got a 5-minute standing ovation. First of all, I don't buy that, and second of all, one would have to ask who was watching it, because this movie was ridiculous in the utmost. It was just beyond silly. So that's a real review. I only read one review, and that was Eli's review, and he kind of pointed out that it was, I don't know if he said great, but he thought it was very good, and I don't know, sometimes he's touting the company line. He's told to write a good review. This movie was not great, was not good. It was just, it won't win a Razzie, but it's not a great movie. Don't waste your time watching it. It was so silly. I could predict the lines before they even came. I knew exactly what they were going to say. What a waste of time. What a waste of time.